Hey, this is Elliott for AE Fitness, and today my wife Crystal is joining us, and we're going to do a movie review of Spider-Man: Homecoming. Stay tuned for more. So this has been an action-packed month of movies, and specifically talking about Spider-Man: Homecoming. When my wife and I originally started dating and now we're married, her opinion on comic book movies has changed. So Crystal, what's made the difference for you when it comes to comic book movies?
I don't know. So we've seen both Marvel and DC films, and at first I turned into a DC girl. Because I liked some of the characters from DC, but since then, I don't know, I'm so back and forth. Like since then, now I don't know if I'm more of a Marvel fan, but I would say, I think it's just the action overall that I like about both Marvel and DC, or just comics in general. I think it's just the action. I think it's also something that's really kind of, technically it's really made up, they're not real characters, but the fact that there's so much support from fans like myself and Alan and other people. I mean, they pack out the movies, so I think that the fact that it's just so made up but they get so much support is kind of cool. It's like your own little fantasy, or you can see yourself as that particular superhero or not. And we went to a Comic-Con convention in South Carolina about 2 or 3 years ago, and I dressed up as Wonder Woman, he was Superman, and just to see how much, like I said, like how much support both DC and Marvel get. There's so many different people dressed up as so many different characters, and I started to enjoy it. Yeah.
Well, in this movie, again, Spider-Man: Homecoming, you see the development of a younger Peter Parker. Is picking up just from the ending of Captain America: Civil War. That was a very controversial movie where Captain America and Iron Man kind of butted heads, and now you kind of see how the development and the aftermath of that is coming on. So I really enjoyed Spider-Man: Homecoming just as a continuation of the storyline. It's also like a reboot of how they're going to include Spider-Man as part of the Avengers. So he was kind of like, trying out in that movie prior to that.
I liked it because I think they finally casted Peter Parker appropriately as a 15-year-old high schooler. Although the actor is 21 in real life, he really does look the part and it says something great for him. If he can be 21 and look like he's 15, more power to you. So I think it's great that they actually casted a Peter Parker appropriately. They put him in high school. They showed scenes of him being in high school.
It was believable.
It was believable. I thought it was much better than the other 3 Spider-Mans, and then there was like an Amazing Spider-Man. I think this one was the best for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do know what it's like to be a 15-year-old boy, and those undertones and lessons of acceptance and wanting to fit in with the crowd. And then he kind of had that swag of, when it came to his relationship with Tony Stark, that was kind of like his coach and mentor. He was like, put me in, coach, I can do it, I'm ready.
Right.
And then Tony was like challenging him, like, hey, let's take some time, let's develop. But he had that tenacity to keep pushing forward despite any obstacles that he overcame. So those are some great elements of just achievement and overcoming struggle, and then tying it all back into that homecoming theme. So those are some great takeaways that we wanted to share with you all. On a fitness note though, Captain America has some undertones in the movie. There were like a few different cut scenes where they were in high school gym class and they had to do a fitness assessment, and Captain America was encouraging them like with a speech on a video before they would do their workout. So that kind of reminded me back in the day. I don't know, Krista, y'all had to do this, like you had the different fitness levels. You had like national, presidential. So they kind of took that undertone and said, you gotta be on Captain America's level because he's fit to fight. So outside of that, those are just a few things that we really enjoyed about Spider-Man Homecoming. I think it's going to be a great tie-in to the overall Marvel universe, and we're just excited to see where they can take this series. So again, a little lighthearted discussion, but if you did find this content helpful, definitely like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. If there are some other movies that you want to get Crystal and I's opinion about, we'd be more than happy to hear from you in the comment section.
Because I will tell you.
Oh yeah. Well, outside of that, be sure to immerse yourself in the process, take action, and enjoy the journey.